I think it's time we stop losing good ideas to your browser history. As time passes, you're going to forget more and more of the inspiration you see online. So I am of the opinion that if you see something cool, whether it's a headline, a good looking background, anything that hooks you in on a specific page, I think that it's worth taking a moment to capture that moment and save it somewhere where you can find it again in the future. So today we're going to be diving into a very special tool called Barnum PT that has the functionality to create swipe files. Swipe files are essentially a categorized folder that you can save different things like screenshots and notes around whatever it is that you're seeing online, to be able to, one, go back to the original spot where you saw that inspiration, two, just see the screenshot right there and then in your swipe file to be able to go over what can be used and how you can upgrade your own offers or landing pages or emails, whatever it is that you're trying to remember in the future. So let's go ahead and jump over to my screen here and I'll walk you through everything you need to know step by step. Before we dive in, I have something awesome for you. It is our Quick Start Blueprint ebook. It's the ultimate guide for your service-based business looking to get set up online the right way without all the tech headaches. Whether you're just starting out or trying to improve upon what you've already set up, this ebook is packed with a bunch of tips, tricks, and overall strategies that can help you grow your business. You can grab your free copy below by clicking the link in the description. With that said, let's go and dive into the video. First things first, what we need to do is make sure that you are all set up with Barnum PT. If you do not have the extension added to your browser yet or don't have an account created, make sure to do that first, because you're going to need to do that before you can move forward with any of this video. So there will be a link down below in the description. Click on it. It'll take you to the page where you can go and add it to your browser, barnumpt.com. I think that's the correct URL. It is. Okay, cool. It'll take you to a page just like this where you can essentially install the browser extension for free. Again, totally free. You don't have to pay for anything. All the functionality you'll need here is not paid for. So, and I don't think you'll ever have to pay for it as far as I know. But either way, make sure that's set up and good to go. Now, once you have everything set up with the Barnum PT extension installed and your account all set up, you are good to go. You can technically use this inside of the browser and all the available tools it has to offer. So let's go ahead and head over to one of these landing pages I have already set up and ready to go. Let's say that you want to take a screenshot of this guy right here, right? This website. Let's say it is drawing you in. You love the headline, you love the imagery, whatever it is, and you want to refer back to it in the future. Well, we can use the extension by clicking on it directly from there, and then once we have clicked on it, it should show all the available tools that you can use in the browser. The ones that we're going to use here are going to be the full page screenshot tool, or the viewport tool, or the section screenshot. I'm going to go with full page screenshot here, but you can choose whatever it is that you want to use. Go ahead and click on that directly. It's going to do its thing, scroll through the page, start saving things, and we'll be presented with a full page screenshot in a moment. There we go, screenshot captured. From here, if we head to, actually, I think it's gonna load up the page for us directly. Yeah, it should take us directly to that screenshot once it has been taken. And now we can see we have a full page screenshot. Little tip here is if you have something like I have set up right there, this guy right here, go ahead and just close it out. It could be like Speechify, or in this case, that was Magically. Just close it out first before the screenshot, or else you're going to run into the issue where it shows up in every portion of the screenshotted page, kind of what we're seeing here. So anyways, it's not a big deal for right now, but just know that if you have something similar, turn it off, remove it for a second, and then use it in the future if you want to. Then take the screenshot while it's not currently active. Yeah, okay, so we have our screenshot in place. Now, the next thing we need to do is head over to swipe files on the left-hand navigation. Click on that directly, and from here, we're gonna go ahead and add a new category. We're gonna label this fitness pages. Pages. Jesus, if I can type today, pages. There we go. We can give it a description if we want to. We'll call this landing pages for fitness influencers. There we go. Go ahead and create, and just like that, we have a new category ready to use. Go ahead and click on that directly, and we're going to go ahead and create a new swipe. click on this button over here on the left side of the page, the blue button there, and we're gonna go ahead and give this a name. Let's call this Become a Better You. Actually, I think this is No Victim Fitness. There we go. No Victim Fitness. Right. From there, you can paste in a URL, which I highly recommend. So you can always refer back to the live page. Paste there, and then you can set up a featured image. If you set up a featured image, basically it's just going to show that as an icon here. I'm going to go ahead and I have to download the image in order to do that, though. I'm going to choose a random photo. That's not even the right brand, but let's assume it is. It's basically just a screenshot of that page. If you want to use a screenshot or an image that represents the page or a thing that you just took a picture of, you can technically download the screenshot and then use that right here if you want to. I'll show you that in a minute, but for now, let's go and just create the, we'll just create the file. It's fine. From there you go. You can get a good understanding of what we just created. We created a new subfolder within our fitness pages swipe file or folder. If we click on that directly, it'll bring us into the area where we can start adding new screenshots screenshots of the funnel or the advertisement. You can split it up based off of whatever it is that you're trying to remember in that moment in time. Let's go ahead and click on funnel here. We're going to click on the plus icon to the right side of where we see funnel. And from here, we can select the screenshot that we have created. A moment ago, this is the one we just created. Click on that directly and click on add. If you have multiple, you can select them all right there at that moment in time. But now we can see that the screenshot lives within that file or within the funnel category there. Boom. All right, just like that. If you want to add more, you always can. Just go over here, click on the plus icon, and select more screenshots as needed. So if we want to say, go over here and take a screenshot of the viewport, I'm going to click on that directly. Oh, there we go. And then from here, if we went to swipe files, clicked on our fitness pages, went to our current swipe there, we can go to funnels here and we can add another screenshot if we want to. And we'll select the brand new one that we just took, click on add, and just like that, we should find our new screenshot to be in place there. You can add as many as you want. You can go crazy, add 50, add 100, whatever. As many screenshots as you need to remember the design, the headline, the hook, whatever it is that you want to, I guess, secure that moment in time. You can also add notes as well if you wanted to. Click on this and it allows you to basically explain what you're seeing here or what's going on within this screenshot. So maybe I loved this one. Oh my goodness, one thing. And I go here. The headline was super captivating. Right? And then from there, just save changes and it will live in that place. You can do that for any of these as well. So if you want to make a specific note for the newest screenshot, we can technically go down here and just create a new note. While we're talking about notes, let's talk about the tool right next to it, which is going to be the annotation option. If you click on this, it will allow you to essentially click around the page and add a note anywhere you want. So if we want to add a note right next to this headline, and then from there, say this headline, was awesome. Right, and then save that. And just like that, we have a saved annotation for this image. If you click on it, it will hide the annotation, but there's a little red dot there that you can come back to at any point. So one's a little bit cleaner than the other, but you have two styles of actually adding your own notes if you wanted to. If you want to add more files, so let's say we want to create a brand new file for this other page we have. Let's go ahead and create this. This is baby fit. All right, we'll go ahead and take the URL real quick so we don't lose it. And if we had an image, we can add it here. For now, I'm just going to leave it without an image because I usually don't do images for them. I just go based off the name. But if you prefer an image, go for it. But from here, click on the file directly. And again, we're going to go back to the landing page and create a screenshot. But before we do, let's close that out. Take a full page screenshot. And just like that, we should be redirected to our Barnum PT landing page there. Cool. Now we can go back to swipe files and then click on fitness pages and then click on the newest one, which is baby fit fitness. From here, if we want to add the screenshot to the funnel category there, so we can keep track of that, click on the plus icon and then just select the image that we just created, which is that full page screenshot. Click on add and boom, just like that, we have our new screenshot in place. We can refer back to it at any point. If we want to go and annotate it, add a little note just so we have something to reference as far as what we liked about this page. Let's say potential pricing. Sure, there we go. Go ahead and save that, and now our annotation is going to be in place. Boom. Pretty cool. Now, if you would like to go in and customize what you see on this page, as far as the different categories go, you can. You technically can go to any of the categories, click on the gear icon, and from there you can either delete the tab completely or change the name. So let's call this sites, or actually pages. Save changes, and just like that, we are good to go. Now, instead of funnels, we should see landing pages. Any change that you make, by the way, make sure to click on Save Changes afterwards. Otherwise, it's not going to stay in place, but after you click on this little magical button, you should be good to go. If you wanted to, say, add a new tab, just go up here to the top, in between Go Back and Expand All. There's a little Add Tab option there, and you can name it whatever you want. So maybe we'll call it Facebook ads specifically. Click on add, and just like that, we have a new category. Pretty cool. If you want to expand them all at the same time, you can click on expand all, and it'll show all the contents of the individual categories we have created. Right beside that, if you wanted to, you can technically edit the swipe folder. So I know originally for this new folder we created, we didn't add an image, but if I want to come back at any points and add one, I just come here and click on choose file, and just like that, here I'll just select the same image. Boom, we have a file folder, sorry, a image in place, a featured image, shall we say. Oh, cancel, we'll save changes. There we go. Now if we go back to swipe files, fitness pages, we have two basically duplicate featured images. Now ideally you'd probably want to have two different featured images for your different files, but it's okay for now. Now there's one last feature I want to share with you, and that is the actual share feature. The share feature is available inside of the individual swipes or in the category as a whole. So if you want to share all of the different swipe files that we've created here, you can technically create or click on share between go back and edit in the right side of the page. It'll show a little pop-up where you can then generate a link. There we go. This is a custom link to this swipe. And if you give it to somebody, they can share it into their Barnum PT account. They can then view all the different screenshots you've created, all the notes that you've created, and that's it. Super useful. Definitely nice when you have client work. Maybe if you're a designer, or maybe you are someone that is, I don't know, trying to give examples of something to a client. You can curate a nice swipe file like this, share it with them. They can then go through and view it all. If you're maybe like a construction worker, or like you're building someone's backyard out, and you're showing different designs of the patio and the deck and the grass, right? You can have different categories for each, and different screenshots and examples in each one as well, just as an example. If you're a web designer, or you build websites for people, you can have different style landing pages that they can refer back to and reference as far as options that you're giving them, and maybe then they can choose the one they like the most, and you can move forward from there. I don't know, just an example. But anyways, you can do that for the entire category if you want. If you do this, then they'll get all of the swipes that you've created here, right here on this page. You can technically also do it on the individual swipes themselves. So if I click on this one right here, I should also see the option to share on the right hand side of the screen. Now this is specific to this swipe file, so it won't show or share everything inside of the whole category. It's only going to share what we have listed here or laid out for baby.fit fitness, right? So if I click on generate link, just like that. I could share this with somebody and it would then share it into their Barnum PT account. If they don't have a Barnum PT account, they'll have to create one. Again, it's free though, so it's not that crazy of a thing, but super useful if you want to transfer things back and forth, especially if you have a team of people that you want to get on board with the same idea, or yeah, you get the picture, right? So anyways, there is that. That is really it around this feature. One last thing here that I was going to cover was how to get the featured image here, because I never kind of skipped over that originally. So if we go to screenshots over here in the left-hand navigation, it'll show us all the screenshots that we have taken so far. I'm going to go ahead and click on this one right here. This is the baby fit one. Perfect. If we go ahead and download that, we can then use this. We can upload it as the file of choice for swipe files, fitness pages. Go to baby fits, and then we can go to edit, and then we can change out the actual image that we're using here. So if I go here, there we go, open, update, and then go back, boom, we have an updated featured image there. So it's very clear as far as what is what now. That is a process. You have to actually download it. Unfortunately, it's not like the method that we saw here, or as far as what you do on the actual swipe file, where you can just select the screenshot. You have to actually download it, then upload it as the featured image if you want to use it. That's why I typically don't use it, I guess, as far as that feature goes. I just label it and then go from there. And then just bring in all the screenshots, because those all show as you'd expect as far as this screen goes. All right, that is it when it comes to the swipe files functionality inside of Barnum PT. If you have any questions around it, let me know down below. I'll point you in the right direction. If you have any questions around Barnum PT in general, just let me know down below as well, and I'll maybe create another video around that. And also, before we jump out of this video, if you are a service-based business looking to get your tech dialed in online, without all the tech overwhelm, all the stress of trying to figure it out on your own or by yourself, we created a Discord just for you. It's free. It's a private community that you can join and come hang out with us, ask your questions, and make sure you're pointed in the right direction. So judgment-free zone. It doesn't matter what software you're really talking about, whether it is ClickFunnels, I know we have a bunch of content around that, or Barnum PT, or Active Campaign, Go High Level. We kind of dabble in everything. It's really, in my understanding, they're all tools, and sometimes we use different tools for different situations. So if you have questions around any of the tools that you would like to use, or maybe you don't even know as far as which direction to go at this point in time, join the community, ask your questions. We'll point you in the right direction, and that is it. We'll be there to support you. Anyways, that is it. So for now, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.